so I just wanted to send a quick little update on the Thor. So yes, he is very, very rude and pushy. Just big old puppy that I think he's really used to his way and having all these activities and being feisty and all that good stuff, as you know. So I haven't been doing a lot of obedience per se. My main focus right now has just been getting him used to the concept of following me instead of demanding where we go and calling the shots and things like that. So really what I've been doing is just taking him out, walking him around, and going out of my way to go essentially the opposite direction that he wants to go. So if we're walking this way and he starts to push me this way, I'm going to cut him off and go that way. And I just want to cause a little bit of disorientation, so I'm going to do a lot of direction changes just so he's almost forced to follow me because he has no idea where we're going. So I'm just being rude and pushy right back to him. Of course, I'm being fair, but I want to make sure that he understands that he's following me and I'm not following him because, again, I think he's really used to using his size to call the shots. So I did switch him over to a prong actually just today because I was just noticing that he was willing to choke himself out with like a regular slip lead or just a regular leash. And I think that was what a big problem of his frustration, where that was coming from, is because he was dealing with a lot of discomfort, but not enough to change his habits. So it just was causing a lot of unwanted behaviors because he was having all this unwanted pressure on his neck. So the prong collar, yes, it does work through discomfort, but it puts enough of a discomfort to him that he's willing to respond to it. So it creates a little bit better communication. That response time is so much quicker, and I'm able to put so much less pressure on him to get him to move into that pressure. There's a pile of hot dogs right there that he wants. Come on, but you can't have it. So yeah, again, I'm just walking in a bunch of directions. I'm going to make it a point to use a little bit of opposition. Oops, it stopped following me. A little bit of opposite leash pressure to get him to change his course. And I'm trying to make sure my little camera thing follows me. So I want him to understand that he's going where I want him to go. And if he stops to do something else, I'm just going to keep walking, and he's going to meet the end of the leash if he does stop going where I'm going. Good job. Good. Good job. And when he does that little like mouthy thing where he kind of reaches up to my hand, I just kind of do a little bit of, I just push it to him a little bit. Good boy. So right now, yes, there's a lot of leash communication, but I just want to get him following me and being a little bit more pleasant. Once I have that, stop following me again. Once I have that underway, then we can actually work a little bit more on actual obedience. Something that I've been doing is getting him loaded to different markers. So I have a clicker, which I don't have on me right now, and then a couple different cues and sounds. All a marker is a cue or sound that marks a moment in time that I like something. Oh, look at that. So what I'm doing is conditioning response to that. So every time I offer those different markers, it's followed with some form of food reward. So that way he understands that those cues or sounds, they announce the arrival of food, and that way they eventually will take on the good feeling of that food so that I can use it to shape behaviors as we progress. Right now I'm just trying to teach him what those things mean. What is that? Thor. Thor. Yes. Oh, so good. We obviously have a long way to go. Good. But I just wanted to send just a really quick little update. Obviously we're doing a lot more than what I mentioned in the video, but just to kind of fill you guys in on what we're doing.